Namaste, dear yogis. Welcome to this yoga flow to increase your strength, flexibility, and balance. We're going to start nice and easy in child's pose. So come towards the back of your yoga mat with your big toes together. Separate your knees as much as you want. Sit back on your heels. Walk your hands towards the front of your yoga mat. Lower your chest down and place your forehead on the ground. Take a moment to settle in and center yourself with a deep breath in through your nose and a slow, calming breath out through your nose. One more. Deep breath in, and let the exhale be a release. And let your breath flow. Now, as you inhale, you can lift your chest up. Lift your left arm up and cross it under your chest over to your right side. Exhale, rest on your left cheek and left shoulder. Hold it here. Keep your breath flowing and allow your body to soften and relax. Take one more breath. And slowly as you inhale, release. Place your left arm back in front of you. Exhale. Breathe in, reach your right arm up to the side. Breathe out, slide it under towards your left side. Resting down on your right cheek, right shoulder as you breathe out. Hold, breathe, soften and relax. Take one more breath here. And slowly on your next inhale, slide your right arm back and place it in front of you, back to your child's pose. Rest your forehead on the ground. Take 2 deep breaths in child's pose, Balasana. Nice, and let's get ready for some strengthening and balancing exercises. Come on all fours with your knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders, spread out your fingers wide. Engage your core, bring your belly button up towards your spine. And now lengthen out your right arm in front of you and the opposite leg behind you. So right arm, left leg is behind you. Keep your hip bones even with the ground. Now inhale, lengthen, slightly arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Right elbow to your left knee. Again, inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, right elbow to your left knee, round your spine. Inhale, lengthen out, arch your spine. Breathe out, chin to your chest, right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round and contract. Inhale, lengthen out. Now we're going to move the right arm to the right, left leg to your left. Inhale, right arm to your right, left leg to your left. And exhale, back. Inhale, move your right arm to the right, left leg to your left. Exhale. Breathe in. Move your right arm and left leg. Breathe out, back to center. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good job. That's hard work. Now hold your balancing tabletop pose here. You can also take it a step further. Bend your left knee and reach with your right arm towards the back and maybe hold on to your left foot for tiger pose. So this is optional. Choose a balancing pose that works best for you. Hold it and breathe slowly. Then we'll all meet back in balancing tabletop pose. Good job. And then release, come back on all fours and let's flow it out with cat-cow pose. Breathe in, drop your belly, look forward for cow pose. Breathe out, round your spine for cat pose. Keep going. Inhale to arch your spine, open your chest. Breathe out, round your spine. Spread your shoulder blades, Feel that space there. Inhale to open and exhale to contract. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Slowly come back to neutral spine and we'll switch sides. Lengthen your right leg behind you. Keep your hip bones even with the ground. Then lengthen your left arm in front of you. Balancing tabletop pose. Breathe. Again, check your hips. Make sure your hips are even with the ground. As you inhale, arch your spine, lengthen out. Exhale, left elbow to your right knee. Round your spine. Inhale, lengthen out, slightly arch your spine. Exhale, chin to your chest, right knee to your left elbow. 2 more. Breathe in to lengthen out. And breathe out, left elbow to your right knee. Last one. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round and contract. Inhale, lengthen out. Breathe out. And keep breathing. Now as you breathe in, bring your left arm to your left, in line with your left shoulder, right leg to your right, in line with your right hip. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left arm to your left, right leg to your right. Breathe in, back to center. 2 more. Inhale, left arm to your left, in line with your shoulder, right leg to your right. Exhale, back to center. Breathe in. Last one. And breathe out. Good job. That was hard work. Now hold your balancing tabletop pose here. Option 1. Second option is to bend your right knee and reach back with your left hand. Last option is to maybe hold on to your right foot for tiger pose. So choose your balancing pose, hold, and breathe. We'll all meet back in balancing tabletop pose. And release and take a well-deserved break in child's pose. Bring your big toes together and lower your seat down. You can keep your knees together or separated, arms overhead or along your body. So choose the child's pose that works best for you. Rest your forehead on the ground. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. Soften, relax. Soften your muscles. As you exhale, catch your breath here. Take one more breath in child's pose. And slowly come back on all fours. Now place your hands a little bit past your shoulders forward. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees and hips up for downward facing dog, like an upside down letter V. Soften your knees and your heels don't need to be touching the ground. Now as you breathe in, lift your heels up so you're on your tippy toes. Adjust your hands and feet, do a little bit of a wiggle, and come into a plank pose. As you breathe out, back into your downward facing dog. 3 more. So inhale like a wave, rounding your spine into your plank with your wrists under your shoulders. Breathe out. Lengthen your spine, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, wave into a plank pose. And breathe out, back to your downward facing dog. Breathe in, come to your plank. Adjust and wiggle your hands and feet. And then lower down all the way so you can drop down onto your knees. Lower your chest and chin down. Lengthen your legs out behind you. Press down into the tops of your feet and pubic bone. Palms are underneath your shoulders. Pinch your shoulder blades and elbows together. Inhale, peel your chin and chest up. Hold it here. Stay in your Cobra Pose. So look forward. You don't need to crunch your neck. Use your back muscles nice and strong. And slowly release. Lower your head down as you exhale. Now you can interlace your hands behind your lower back. or just lengthen your arms along your body as you inhale. Again, peel your chin and chest up for a locust pose variation. Keep breathing. Use your back muscles nice and strong, and at the same time, feel that flexibility in your spine. And release as you exhale. Now choose the option, the Cobra Pose, Locust Pose, or an upward facing dog. If you want to do upward facing dog, you can follow me. Place your hands by your lower ribs, press into your palms and tops of your feet, and then lift your upper body up and hold your upward facing dog. So wherever you are, hold and breathe. If you are in your upward facing dog, you can look over your right shoulder as you exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Back to your upward facing dog or your back bend pose of choice. And then we're all going to meet in downward facing dog. So slowly press down to your palms and lift your hips up and back. Then come to a three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Keep breathing. As you breathe out, bring your right knee into your chest into a plank. Inhale, lengthen your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your right elbow in a plank pose. Inhale, lengthen your right leg up. Now cross your right knee as you exhale over towards your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen your right leg up, back to your three-legged down dog. And then lower your right leg down, back to your downward facing dog. Now take a breather and adjust yourself. Make sure you feel stable. We're going to go back into three-legged down dog. Lift your right leg up, but keep your hips in line with each other so your right leg is not too high. So here's a balancing pose, three-legged down dog. Hold it right here and notice how hard your body is working to hold your balance. Here I'm going to give you an option for balancing three-legged down dog. You can come onto your left fingertips, so slowly lift the base of your left palm up. Notice what's happening. Now you're holding yourself up on your right palm, left foot. That's a lot going on over there. If you feel stable, slowly move your left hand over to your left side. Keep your focus. And if you want to add a challenge like I'm doing over here, it's very challenging, then bend your right knee and reach back with your left hand. Maybe hold on to your right foot. So wherever you are, keep your focus, keep your breath slow, and enjoy the journey. And then we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. That was a challenging balancing pose. Now slowly flow it out, come into a plank pose as you breathe in, breathe out, drop your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, take Cobra Pose or upward facing dog, your choice. And slowly come back to downward facing dog. Place your hands one step past your shoulders. Curl your toes under, lift your knees and hips up. Then as you breathe in, lift your left leg up for a three-legged down dog. As you breathe out, bring your left knee towards your chest in a plank pose. Inhale, three-legged down dog, lengthen your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen your left leg up, three-legged down dog. Reach it up high. Exhale, left knee to your right elbow, cross it over. Inhale, lengthen your left leg up, three-legged down dog. And place your left foot down, downward facing dog. Catch your breath. And adjust yourself if you need to. Then come back as you inhale with your left leg up, three-legged down dog. Now hold it here. Notice what this does. Here's a balancing pose. Then if you want to challenge yourself, you can slowly lift the base of your right palm up. Then rest on your right fingertips. There's a lot going on, so move slow. Find a focus point with your eyes. Keep your breath flowing. And maybe bring your right hand towards your right side. Again, go slow. The last option is to bend your left knee and maybe grab hold of your left foot with your right hand. This is a challenging one. And slowly release. Whichever balancing pose you chose, you did great. I'm proud of you. And now take a rest in child's pose. So find your child's pose. Sit back on your heels with your big toes together. Knees widened as much as you want. Resting your chest down, forward on the ground. And lengthen your arms out in front of you and flip your palms open. Take a couple of nice, deep, cleansing breaths. Allow your body to find complete relaxation, softness. Relax your muscles. One more deep breath in child's pose. Then turn your palms facing down. And slowly come back into a downward facing dog. And we'll cool down with a nice hip stretch. Lift your right leg up and slowly place your right knee behind your right wrist for Pigeon Pose. Bend your right knee and lengthen your left leg behind you. Check that your left foot is in line with your left leg. Also check your hip bones, make sure they're facing forward. Hold it right here, rest on your hands. You can take it a step further by leaning or resting on your forearms. And if this is too much, you can always take reclined Pigeon Pose, lying down on your back. Placing your right ankle on top of your left thigh. And then your left knee is bent, you can hold on to your left back thigh or left shin. So choose the option that works best for you. And we'll be here for about 5 deep breaths. And breathe into your left hip. Feel the stretch. Breathe into your lower back. Relax and release. Take your final breath. And slowly come out. We'll all meet in a downward facing dog. Or if you did a reclined Pigeon Pose version, just switch sides. So for Pigeon Pose, lift your left leg up and place your left knee behind your left wrist. Check your back leg, your right leg. Make sure your right foot is in line with your right leg so there's no sickling in your right foot. And the same with your left foot. Make sure that your left foot is in line with your left lower leg. You can bring your left foot a little bit closer towards your groin. Check your hip bones, make sure they're facing forward. And then hold it right here. You can sit upright, resting on your hands. Or if you feel like you can go a little bit further, you can also rest on your forearms. And remember, you can always take reclined Pigeon Pose by lying down on your back, bending your left knee and placing your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Hold on to the back of your right thigh or your right shin and stay here for 5 deep breaths. Keep relaxing and releasing. Soften your belly. Soften your jaw, your forehead. Take your final deep breath. Then very slowly, mindfully come out. And then we'll work our way down into a lying down position. So in a slow and controlled way, lie down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Press your lower back into the ground. Breathe, relax. If you feel like rocking your knees from side to side for a moment, go for it. Just take a moment here to do whatever feels good. Keep pressing and imprinting your lower back into the ground. Then bring your knees back to center. Take capital T arm position, so open your arms out to the sides in line with your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. Gently let your knees fall to your left side. The higher your knees are, the more intense the twist, so adjust your knees. Make it nice and easy and gentle for yourself. Breathe. Relax and soften your body. Then slowly breathe in. Bring your knees back to center. Breathe out, gently let your knees fall to your right side. Keep your breath flowing. Keep relaxing and releasing. Take one more breath in your spinal twist. And slowly bring your knees back to center. Take a moment here. Rock your knees from side to side. Hold on to your knees. And then we'll finish in Savasana. Lengthen your legs out. Place your heels wider than your hips. Arms are along your body, palms facing up, and head is in the center. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. We'll be here for a few minutes. Allow your body to be completely still, heavy, relaxed, and soft. Notice your breath. Let every exhale be a release. Each time you exhale, allow your body to soften, get heavier, as if it's melting into the earth. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel all the contact points with your body and the ground. Surrender to it. And imagine that you're being held, supported, and carried. You can completely relax and let go now. You're welcome to stay here for a little bit longer, if time permits. And if you're ready, begin to deepen your breath. Invite some gentle movement into your feet and your toes, your legs, your hands and your fingers, your arms. Slowly roll over to your right side, and from there sit upright in a seated cross-legged position. Rest your palms on your knees. Take a deep breath. Notice how you feel. Notice your breath. Notice your whole body. Then let's seal our practice together. Bring your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Breathe in, sweep your arms up, and gather all the love, light, and blessings. Exhale, unite your palms. Bring those beautiful blessings into your whole being. Place your hands in front of your heart. Take a moment here to give yourself a big thank you that you showed up on your yoga mat, that you worked hard to increase your flexibility and strength, work on your balance, and it's my wish that this practice is a blessing to you, from my heart to yours. Good job, Yogi. I'm so proud of you for making it this far and allowing me to be part of your practice. Thank you so much for watching. And because you're here, I have a free gift for you, the Blissful Morning Guide. All you need to do is click the link below this video, enter your first name and email, and I'll send it to you right away. And make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends and family, and leave me a comment, let me know what your favorite part was. I look forward to seeing you soon again on the mat. Bye!